Hello my beautiful friends, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle, and on this channel we do a little bit of hair, lots of makeup, sprinkled with a bit of fashion and some in between. So if this sounds like your vibe, go ahead and subscribe. Don't forget to like the video and share with a friend. Please remember to turn on your post notification bell so that you'll never miss an upload, and I'll see you at the end of the video. Hey beautiful people, I hope you're all doing well. Just getting ready to do my face just because I need to do my face. I'm not really going anywhere, but I have to film some content today, so the face is already, let's see, I put on my serum and I put on my moisturizer, and now I'm going to use this ELF SPF, what's this? SPF 35 sunscreen. So everything that I'm going to be using today is going to be from the drugstore, okay? It's going to be a very affordable look, and you know, we're gonna work it out. So I hope that you enjoy it. Because you know, drugstore have some great products. I'm going to get this pencil here from Makeup Revolution. You can get this from, not Makeup Revolution, but Revolution, Walgreens, or actually Walmart, or you can get it from their website. So I'm going to be doing my brows with you guys today. Normally I don't. And guys, sorry if you see this here. I burnt myself, girl. I burnt myself with the, and my hair looked dusty. I burned myself with the pressing comb. Alright, so I'm just brushing my brows up, and we're just gonna fill these in really quickly. Alright, so I'm just gonna go under here first and do a line right underneath. Alright, like that. And then we're gonna do a line right above. I know you guys said I don't, so a lot of people say you never do, show your brow. So I'm showing it to you guys today. And the only reason is because it takes time. It takes up too much time. But of course I'm going to show only one. We'll just, you know, cut the other side. Alright, and then we're just going with the pencil and we're just filling it in. Like this. Small strokes. Hair-like strokes. Very lightly. And then the ones in the front, I do these going up. Because more than likely that's how your hair grows in the front. Alright, let's do over here. Okay, the brows are filled in, so now we're going to conceal them. I'm going to be taking this CoverGirl True Blend concealer. I'll put it directly, a couple dots directly underneath the brow. Now when it comes to concealing your brow, I have my own technique, but what I find that makes it easier, especially if you don't have a steady hand, I kind of rest my hand on my face, like, as you know, kind of leverage. So I kind of rest my hand right here on my cheek, And then I go in with the concealer. Alright, and just go across. The brush that I'm using, this is from Morphe brush set. Kind of, they're flat. Alright, and we just take the concealer and we go up underneath the brow. I did clean up my brow today already, so I don't really have any hair there. Alright, and then I'm gonna go in the front, like so. Alright, and then blend it out. That's how we're looking for now. And let's do the other side. Now the brows are looking good. I'm not sure if they're sisters, but they're definitely related. And just want to make sure that they're on the same level. I haven't used this concealer in a while. I don't think I like it, but we're okay for now. Alrighty. Now when it comes to the top of your brow, you want to use your foundation or a darker shade. So I'm going to use my foundation here. This is the Maybelline. What is this one called? Oh, this is a Maybelline Lumi Matte that came out a couple months ago. And my shade is 355. And I'm going to take that to clean up the top part. Yeah, you don't want to use a lighter foundation or the lighter concealer up there. It's going to look too obvious. And I'm just taking the brush like on the side like this, and now we're just gonna go straight down. Also, I like to take this up underneath the front of the brow, also on the tail. And in the meantime, we can put it in the middle. All right, let's do this one really, really quickly. Now, I don't know if it's a little confusing for you guys when I do my brows, because since I do use both hands, and then I'll switch one side with this hand, one side with the other one. But that's the only way I can do it, guys. I can't do it any other way. All right, I'm just taking this brush and just buffing out the concealer. I feel that this concealer dries down really, really quickly. I want to color correct a little bit. I'm just going to color correct underneath my eye. Just, it can be a little bit more bright. And I'm using this e.l.f. orange corrector stick. And wherever you have any, like I have a spot right here, a little one right here, little one right here. On the side of my nose, I can sometimes look a little darker, so we're going to put that concealer there. I'm going to take my finger and blend it out like that. Okay, now I'm going to take the concealer. I'm going to put it on the foundation and put it on the back of my hand. I'm going to take this brush. Ooh. This is a Japanese brush that I got from Marshall's. I'm going to dip into the foundation and we just kind of stipple it in. Okay. I love this brush. I'm gonna take it over my lid also. So you're tapping, tapping, tapping. You're not really swiping, okay? Because swiping will give you streaks. And you don't want streaks. So everything I'm using is affordable. I think this foundation, I got it on Amazon. I think I only paid $11 for it. Well, you can get it at Walmart. I believe CVS and Walgreens should have it also. Or you can go to the Maybelline website. I hope you guys had a great weekend. So far it's Sunday, May the 4th. If I don't get to post this video tonight, I will post it early in the morning. I'm gonna put a little bit more on my hand. Let me see if I can cover up this burn. Okay. Face is done with the foundation. I have this concealer here. I think I'm going to use it instead. This is the Milani Conceal Plus Perfect Concealer 160. Nice shade. I don't remember if it dries down fast or too fast. So we're going to put it on and don't take too much long. Don't take too long to blend it out. It's nice and creamy. Put a little bit down the bridge, in the middle, chin, upper lip, and we'll put some over the lids. Alrighty, I have this Maybelline lifter stick, number 90. Alrighty, and we're gonna be putting that. I saw a guy and he did his contour, so he did it like this. So he did like a 7. So he did like a line here, and then he like that. So we're gonna try it out and see. It's supposed to give you a more lifted look. We're gonna try it out and see what happens. You know what I'm saying? A little bit on the forehead, not too much. And I'm gonna put it a little bit down the sides of the nails. This might be a little bit too dark for my nose, but we'll see. Alrighty, so let's blend out the contour. Let's do the jawline first. You notice I went a little bit high with the contour, and it's supposed to give you a more lifted look. Alright, let's take this around. we're just gonna blend this out. Tap, tap, tap. Take this one up. You tell me if my face is lifted, okay? My cheeks look higher, even though they're high already. Okay. I think I went a little too high with it, so I'm just kind of taking it down a little. Not too high on this side. Alright, so drag it going up and kind of blend in this part with the hairline. Like this. Alright, let me get a little brush here. And I'm gonna blend out my nose contour. And I hope and pray that this concealer is not drying down too much. Alright. I'm going to use my sponge. Okay. There's a bike passing by. And let's do the forehead. Alright, let's do the center of the nose, and you want to kind of pinch the sponge to keep the concealer in the center. Let's do the under eye. I'm going to blend out the edges first. Okay. It did dry down a little bit, but we'll make it work. Taking this over my lids. Okay. I notice I'm blending out the edges first, and then I go up. All right. All right, so I'm gonna take the brush that I was using to blend up my nose contour again and just kind of clean that up here. I didn't put any extra product on there. All right, now I'm going to take the foundation brush and we're just going to go around the edges of the concealer to make sure everything is nice and seamless. Take it around here. All right. I'm going to take the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in 20. And we're going to use that to set her face. But I'm going to mix it with this e.l.f. one, because this one is a little bit more yellow than I like it. And then this one is light. So we're going to mix both of them. I'm just going to put it on the cup. Ooh. On the cover. One, I put too much. Make sure we don't have any creasing over the lids and underneath the eye. And I'm going to take the puff. I'm going to roll it around in both colors. And I'm going to take it out under my hand or in the middle. You could do it in the middle or on the back. I'm going to go underneath the eye like this. Push that in. set anywhere you put the concealer. All right. Set your smile lines. All right, we'll put in a little bit more. And then on the sides of the nose. Okay, that's looking nice. What do you guys think? Drugstore wear. Making sure I put a little bit on this outside here. So when I put on my eyeshadow, it does not disturb my makeup. Okay. All right, guys. So I'm just gonna take the same brush that I was using before to set the concealer, or to blend out the concealer underneath my brow, and I'm just going to set it with the powder. I like to put some above my brow, the top of my brow also. Alrighty. The palette that I want to use today is this one from NYX. Alright, it's called the Ultimate Paradise Shock palette. I did get this from Amazon, but I'm sure you can get it from the drugstore also. Alrighty, so I'm gonna go in with this kind of peachy color. I'm gonna go into this color here and this color here, and I'm just going to put both of those into my inner here, my transition area. And just blend it out. I'm just dipping into both colors. That's just what the makeup spirit told me to do. All right. Nice peachy color. This look is gonna be very easy, guys. I want to do easy looks, right? Tell me if you agree. Okay, so now I want to go into this darker shade here. I'm going to take another brush that I have here, a more tapered brush. I used this one already, and I'm just going to put that in the outer corner. This palette is very affordable but very pigmented, okay? Let me see if I can zoom it in on my eyes a little bit. All right, I'm just going on the outer corner like I said, and I'm also kind of dragging this out like I'm doing a wing. All right, now let's go back with this brush. I didn't put anything on there, any more product, and just like kind of blend out the edge of this one, like windshield wiper motions like that. All right, let's do the other side really quickly. Now, I don't know what color I want to put on the inside. Should we do a matte color or a shimmer? Now this color here is looking at me, right? This one. Let's try it. I don't know how it's gonna look. Do I even know if it's gonna look good? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Let's see. Kind of peachy. Might not like it. I don't know. What do you guys think? It might be okay, you know. I think it's okay. Oh, she is kind of cute. And I'm just going a little bit above my crease with it. Taking this kind of almost fluffy brush. But slightly tapered. Okay, girl. Alright. That's cute. Alright, I'm just going to take the first brush. Make sure I blend out the edge again. And then the brown color brush, we're just going to make sure that we put the brown in between that color and the lighter color. Like kind of marry them together. Okay. All right. That looks nice. So there is a shimmer. There is a shimmer color right next to it right here. For some reason I want to try it. So I'm just gonna put the brush, turn the brush over on the other side and see if it will show up. Just a little bit. It's not very shimmery like I want it. I probably should have left it. But now we're gonna have to do the other side. I don't know. I don't know if I like it. I really don't know. Oh, it's nice. But you have to swipe it. What I was doing was just patting it in. You gotta like take the brush and like, you see? Okay. So you have to like swipe the brush like this. I drag it. Because it wasn't showing up and I'm like, I don't like that. Alright. And let's quit while we're ahead. Again, just take the brown and just kind of go on the edge here. Right in between them. So now I'm gonna take this eyeliner here that I have from Maybelline. I needed a sharpener, guys. So what I need to do first is take a brush, dust off the powder from underneath my eye before I even come close to touching it, because I would just mess up my face. If I come closer, you could see the eyeshadow. Okay. Now I'm gonna take the liner, make sure my hands are clean. Okay, I'm gonna take this kind of slightly pencil brush, but not so small. No, I'm gonna use a different brush. Sorry, that one's a little big. And I'm gonna take the brown color and the color that I put in the transition area and just kind of, you know, buff out the underneath or buff out the liner. Kind of smoke it out. Okay, see that, right? All right, now I'm gonna set my face using the So Faded. This is a Maybelline Fit Me in 355 setting powder. I'm gonna take my little brush here. I do have a e.l.f. Luminous Putty Blush. It's a cream blush, so I'm gonna take a little bit of it. I'm gonna rub some on the back of my hand. And I'm going to take the brush here, take a little bit up. Let's see if I put it directly on my, sometimes you put it directly on your face and I feel like it takes off the product that you have on your face. So that's why I like to. Okay, taking it back. Has a little bit of sheen to it, it looks like. But it's very pretty. Okay. I don't have another powder that I can use to contour. This is the e.l.f. powder. So I'm gonna see if it's dark enough to bronze up my face. I'm gonna take this brush and then we're gonna put it right. Normally I'll do this first before I do the blush. Just take it around the hairline. Wherever you put cream, you have to set it with powder. Okay? I'm gonna take a little bit and put it down my nose, starting with it up here and then down on the sides. It's a little maybe too warm for my nose, but we'll make it work, girls. We'll make it work, guys. And I'm just gonna blend out the sides. I'm taking it up underneath the front of the brow like here and then drag it down. me just push the powder underneath my eye. I'm gonna put a little bit of this CoverGirl True Blend So Flush Hot Frenzy blush. Just a little bit on top of the one that we have here. And you know, wherever you put cream, you gotta put powder, right? She cute. We're gonna do a little bit of highlighter using the Maybelline Master Chrome in Molten Gold. I'm gonna take this brush and I'm gonna put some right above where we put the blush, right on top, right here. And then you know we have to put a little bit down the nose. I'm going to put a little bit with this brush. Try to put a little bit in the inner corner first. Tap it off to make sure you don't mess up your face. All right, now let's see if I can put a little bit down my nose. And we're not going all the way down, we're just going 3/4 of the way. We're going to put a little bit on the tip. Blend it up with your ring finger. Ooh, it's a little bit too much. Okay. Now we're going to take that same brush that we were using for the nose and just, you know, clean up the highlights. I think that's looking good. I do want to put on a little liner, but I may have to speed up this part because the video is longer than I want it to be. So this is the, who's this from? Absolute New York, from the beauty supply store. Blackout liner. So let's hurry up and do this so we can finish off the lips, okay guys? But so far, it's looking good. Okay guys, so I did put on a little bit of liquid liner, and now we're gonna, actually I'm gonna set my face using the Maybelline long lasting Fix Plus spray, and it's supposed to last up to like what, 16 hours? And this, I have a little mini, what's left of the Maybelline Lifter Liner. I forgot the name, the shade, but I will link it down for you guys. It's a nice and creamy liner. I think I bought another one, so I can tell you the name. It's called cross the line. All right, but we're just gonna finish this one off. It's very creamy. Alrighty. I'm gonna be using this Maybelline Superstay matte ink. This is it. I think this is 90. 60 Poet. It's very light, pinky nudie color. I know she's looking weird, but don't worry. It will come together. Looking like a crackhead right now, but yeah. I'm gonna take the pencil and go back over the line. All right, the gloss that I'm going to use today is the Maybelline Lifter Gloss. I use a lot of Maybelline stuff. Maybelline, call me, girl. I love your stuff. See, the gloss kind of tone it down a little bit. Okay, I just find any pencil, any little brush, and use a tail. Kind of blend up the line. Now, who is messaging me? Really? I'm gonna put a little bit more in the middle. All right, y'all. So that is my affordable face. So what we're going to do is we're gonna go put on some lashes and then come back because, okay, right back. We're done. The face is done. What I'm going to do now is just get a little bit of this Maybelline Super Lock brow glue and just put a little bit on my brow. You know, I love this. I just like to take my finger and like press down the hairs once I'm done. I love these lashes too. And I'm gonna show you what they are in 1 second. All right. The lashes are these. These are the Kiss Look So Natural lashes. I got these from CVS. It comes with 5. It was about $12. All right, so that's my face up close. Those are my eyes. These lashes look very nice and natural. Let me know what you think of this face, okay? This affordable face, drugstore face. And I feel like I want to put a little bit more of that light color in the middle. And that's it, guys. What do you think? What do you think? Drugstore or no? Yeah. I think it looks fabulous. And that's it. There we go. I hope you enjoyed. And just like that, we have come to the end of the video. I hope that you enjoyed this drugstore tutorial. Hope that it was very easy for you to follow. I'll be sure to leave the links of everything that I used down in the comments, in the description section, I should say. If you love this video and you love my other content, please remember to like the video, share with a friend, subscribe to the channel, and also turn on your post notification bell so that you'll never miss an upload. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.